Parts of Jamaica are underwater tonight, and nearly 80% of the island nation is without power. The monstrous Hurricane Melissa sweeping across the island and then back out to sea. Right now, still too early to measure the toll of the storm, but authorities are bracing for the worst. Next in the storm's path is Cuba, where 280,000 people have already been evacuated to emergency shelters because Melissa's next landfall is just hours away. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm David Wade. It is now a Category 4 storm. The hurricane is still very capable of punishing anything or anyone in its path. The first bands of rain already drenching Cuba. Businesses, property owners racing against the clock to board up windows and to tie down roofs. Jamaica is now at the opposite end of the spectrum, trying to wait out the storm until a full-scale rescue and recovery effort can begin.
It is clear that wherever the eye of the hurricane hit, there would be devastating impacts. And the reports that we have had so far would include damage to hospitals, significant damage to residential property, housing, and commercial property as well.
The Prime Minister of Jamaica says he does expect there will be loss of life because of the storm. And Melissa actually gained some strength back on its journey from Jamaica to Cuba. Eric Fisher here now, and you just got an update from the National Hurricane Center.
Yeah, they did just upgrade it. It had gone down to a 3, now back to a 4 as it got back out over those really warm waters. So here's a look at that storm tonight. 130 mile per hour winds, 950 millibars for the pressure. That's risen substantially, but what we watched over the course of this evening is that eye starting to open back up again. It filled in when it went over the mountainous terrain of Jamaica, and there you see it warming and clearing out, and now it's making its way up toward the coast of Cuba, which will make landfall in the next couple of hours. Now, at its first landfall point, 185 mile per hour winds. These are the strongest winds ever measured by whether it's hurricane hunters or satellite estimates in the Atlantic. Anywhere in the Atlantic going back to at least 1851. Melissa is number 2 on that list. And these are just peak winds, not necessarily landfall. So having it at landfall at its strongest points was an extremely high-end storm, and it became one of only 2 with its pressure under 900 millibars on record. The other one was the 1935 Labor Day hurricane down through the Florida Keys. So what's left is that landfall a little after midnight tonight in Cuba. From there, it heads to the southeastern Bahamas. It'll be battering them as we head through tomorrow afternoon. Then there's one more potential landfall point. It will come close to Bermuda, might pass just west of Bermuda, but that would be on Thursday evening, and then it will head farther out to sea to the east. But there is still a ways to go. What's been a very damaging storm. We really won't get the full scope until we get to sunrise tomorrow as to what happened in Jamaica. It'll help to fuel some downpours here. Those are Thursday night. We'll talk about that in our forecast coming up. David?
All right, Eric, we'll see you in a bit. Thank you. So the worst of the storm is over in Jamaica, but the aftermath can still be very dangerous. WBZ's Temi Mutasa is getting a first-hand account from someone who weathered Melissa's powerful rain and winds.
Tonight, from Boston to Jamaica, loved ones are concerned about the extent of the damage after the powerful Hurricane Melissa made landfall. Now community groups are coming together to start relief efforts. The monstrous Hurricane Melissa slamming into Jamaica and made landfall as one of the strongest Atlantic hurricanes in history.
I am still cautiously safe.
We checked in with Bill Thackeray from New Hampshire during the hurricane in Jamaica. The power was out and connection repeatedly cutting off.
I've been in touch with my family. They know that I'm okay.
This is where everybody is sleeping.
Leilani Perez showed us where she and her family are stranded on vacation at the Ocean Eden Bay Hotel in Jamaica with leaking ceilings and boarded up rooms.
So it's really just been an emotional roller coaster.
Here at home,
what are you guys doing to stay safe?
Marsha Satchel is serving up Jamaican cuisine while staying in constant communication with her cousin in Kingston.
I think this could probably be one of the worst ones we've seen yet. But Jamaica is resilient, though. We'll bounce back, but I'm really concerned.
And as the large storm batters the small island, organizations are starting to come together for Jamaica, raising funds for food, water, and essential supplies. From the Jamaican Association of Massachusetts to Jamaican Americans for a Better Jamaica, based in Worcester.
You still don't have any power?
No.
Bridget Hilton works with the group and has family in Jamaica. Once that storm clears, the most important thing?
It's the human life that is the most important thing for many of us.
Jamaican people are very resilient, very tough.
And it could take weeks to fully assess the scope of the damage, but local groups say they will do whatever they can to help. Tammy Mutasa, WBZ News.
Tammy, thank you. And there will be a lot of new information coming in overnight about the damage in Jamaica and the storm's landfall in Cuba. The WBZ Mornings team will be covering it starting at 5 tomorrow morning, or you can see updates anytime with the CBS News app. All right, we have